I went and got some cod. Yes, I went and got cod, not salmon. Went and got cod, and I ate it. And I remember eating it and being like, dang, this has always been good. Like, you know, it's so good. So I ate it, and I was just sitting there on the bed, and I was like, you know, before I was sleeping, I was just like, how is this gonna make me feel?
Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to over-exaggerate or overact right now, but when you have suppressed vital nutrients to your body and to your brain, and when you get that for the first time, it's like a boom, it's like a hit, it's like a dopamine, you know?
And then I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go to sleep, you know? So I went to sleep, slept like a rock at the bottom of the ocean, okay? The best sleep I'd had in 5 years. Oh my gosh. I woke up the next day like, boom, dale.
And I finally felt grounded. Like I felt like pulled back to earth. And it was such an amazing feeling. I cried, guys. Like I legitimately cried after eating this omelet. And I think I'm going to cry now about it because it was that powerful of an experience. It was just the final just like release of like, this is it. I'm finally going to recover.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I was in there, like, you know? And I was just like, whoa, this is a different level. I've never felt this before.
And then salmon happened. I had my first bite of smoked salmon, wild caught, and it was like taking drugs. I mean, it really was. My pupils lit up. My body came alive.
And that morning, I ate quail eggs. And I had like 16 eggs. Because quail eggs are really small. And I ate those eggs. And I ate it, and I was just like, man. And I made sure I got like some pasture-raised eggs, because I did my homework, you know. And I was like, make sure they was like, you know, organic, at least the most I could do, and pasture-raised, all that stuff. And I ate those eggs, and man, I felt my spirit go boom. Like it was like something hit me like a wind, just bam. I cannot describe it. You only know it when you experience it.
And when I would eat that meat, I would feel like life was being put back into me. The next day I would feel a little more alive. Even in that moment, I would feel like I had more energy.
When I ate that salmon, I sat there. Man, I want to cry tears of joy right now.
We went to a restaurant and I had a chicken. Like everybody else, I can't even describe what happened to me. I was like, you know, like my eyes went like this, you know, like a cat when you open a cat can or you give them a piece of meat. I was like, this is incredible. And I just finished the chicken.
I sat there and it felt like somebody got a bucket of oil and just poured it over my brain, you guys. I cannot describe that feeling to you.
How can you feel instantly better from just eating an egg? But now I experienced it myself. I just felt amazing right away after. Within 3 days, I just had a constant smile on my face. I was so happy. I had zero negative thoughts. I didn't went into a negative thought cycle once.
It was just, I cried. I cried because I realized what that little pop in my brain was weeks ago. The fat was leaving me.
I ate the whole chicken, and what happened afterwards, I was a little bit scared of maybe feeling bad, getting a stomach pain, because I don't know if it would digest properly in my tummy, of course. But I sat down in a chair and I just relaxed, and I just felt completely high and happy and satiated and so good. I remember I was sitting in the chair and like smiling and looking at my boyfriend and smiling, and Oof.
You know? I sat there as that oil, those omega-3s are real in every sense of the way. I don't need a scientific study to tell me nada. I know that it's real, okay? I don't need a scientific study to tell me that. I know it's real. I felt that oil and it went straight to my brain. It went straight to my brain. It felt like it didn't go anywhere else. It went to my brain first.
So the first time that I eat again, meat, it's better say animal products, because yeah, it was eggs. You feel like brutal, but hey man, I'm alive now, you know, and slowly even my brain starts to be alive again.
And from there, it just poured down my face, into my arms, into my chest, my thighs, and down my legs, into my feet. I literally felt my brain say,
3 months to try eggs for the first time, and when I tried eggs, it shattered everything for me, because my body hadn't felt that nourished in 7 years, and I could just feel in my body that there was I don't know what it was, but there was something in there that my body needed.
like that. And then I started to feel,
So I started with eggs. You know, it's easy to just buy a couple eggs and you fry them up, and I really noticed I felt a lot better. Like there was just something inside me that felt like, wow, one egg. Who knew? Like an egg a day. Like, you know, the apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's an egg a day. Like, honestly, I felt really good. It must have been the cholesterol.
I mean, I'm describing what I felt, like that see that you guys can, you know what I'm talking about? Like when you can feel something, but you can also see it. It was like my body, I felt electricity, like things were plugging in like an operator.
And I said, no, let's do it. I'm craving meat. I want to see if this makes a difference to my headaches. I want to see if this makes a difference to my energy. And within 2 days of incorporating eggs, meat back into my diet, my headaches didn't completely go away, but they 90% massively subsided, which was insane to me. My energy, my libido came back. Insane. Within 2 days of incorporating that back.
It felt like an operator was, you know, on the phone, like, you know, this, like plugging into my body again. And my muscles were like jumping, like it felt like I was filling up.
And then one day I was like, I'm gonna buy a block of cheese, like a small block of this Port Salut cheese, this French cheese, like very fatty, creamy, and all that. I bought it, ate it right away, just like that. And man, that felt good. It tasted good, but it wasn't just the taste. It was literally like the feedback that my body just gave me, just completely like voluntarily, like it was my body saying that Jesus Christ, welcome back, man.
I sat there and just cried. I just cried. It was nothing. It was no feeling, no greater feeling than that right there. None. You know? I will never forget that feeling. It literally felt like my body was just... felt like my body was just like, thank you, you know? Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for giving me what I need to survive.